Hello, you royally romantic reptilians, and welcome to me playing Long Live the Queen! A game in which the Queen is probably going to die a lot. And this song seems to be a little bit louder than the rest. But that's alright, we'll press on. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Caloris. Why not? We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Dots. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. It's been a long time since I was 15, I'll tell you that much. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what my mother would have wanted. Angry face. Wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. I mean, she's not wrong. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us. On you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation. But the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. 10 maids are waiting. I've played this before. It's been a long time ago, but I played this before, so I'm going to skip that like a sensible person. Okay, skills. Mood. What's my mood? Somewhere in the middle. I'm very depressed. Slightly afraid. But I'm somewhere in the middle of the other two. Current mood, depressed. Skills. I'm lacking in conversation and royal demeanour. And in athletics. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, classes. Now, I want to take classes in agility, reflexes, yes, and what would be a smart thing? Let's do one smart thing over here. Medicine? Well, you know, I kind of want to do weapons, but let's do a smart thing in the evening. Let's go medicine and I guess poison. Ability to recognize and counteract dangerous substances. I mean, yeah, sure. It's giving me the option, so let's do it. Oh, reflexes up by 10. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to strain you and blocking these touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. Interesting session. First treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances. Okay. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yup. Mummy said we'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. +1 to cheerfulness. Nice. Well, actually, +1 to just cheerful. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Play with toys? Visit Charlotte? Visit dungeons? Visit tomb? Attend service? Walk in the gardens? Talk to your father? Attend court? Explore the castle? I kind of want to explore the castle, you know. Oh, one more. Sneak out. Let's sneak out. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm sneaking out. That's a sensible choice. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. He's not going to find out. Okay. Outfit. Can I actually change? Oh, no. Can't change. That's a shame. So, could do... We're definitely doing weapons. Swords. And... what should we do in the evening? Maybe a bit of conversation. Public speaking, court manners, flattery. The ability to use words well under pressure. Yeah, go on then. That's an interesting description for public speaking, but that's fine. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Oh, 10.05, get in. 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 10.05 You are too depressed to focus properly on the subject right now. Wow. Okay, we need to cheer up then. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. So if she was a Lumen, technically she was a traitor, like the wife. That's a bit mean. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elida, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. So I could arrest her, so then I could go to the dungeons and talk to her whenever. That could be smart, because that's like in the middle. Don't want to send her away. Let her stay or arrest her. I'm going to arrest her. You're... Oh. Oh. You are a traitor to the crown, and I ought to have you executed. Guards, arrest her. Throw her into the castle dungeon to let her rot. Well, I suppose she won't be a problem anymore. See? That's what I was thinking. Now I'm going to go visit the dungeons. It's all part of my plan. You venture into the depths of the castle dungeons. Duchess of Ursula is there in her cell. Oh, I forgot to read that she was a duchess. Oops. Sitting perfectly straight on the bench against the wall and looking your direction as if she'd been expecting you. Caution is wise for one in your position. Hasty judgments can lead to trouble. Are you ready to listen now? Absolutely. What do you want to say? It is the responsibility of the King or Queen of Nova to handle magical energies to protect the domain. That is what a Lumen does. What your mother did, and what I do. My father said it was your fault she died. Very loud piano keys. What he said was that she died by magic. Being a Lumen is never safe. We pay a high price for our powers. But without a Lumen Queen, this entire domain is at risk. Oh. Apparently failed a test. Oops. Release me and I will teach you what you need to know to keep your responsibilities. No, because I failed a test, I'm going to say that she stays there. You don't tell me what to do. I'm the Queen. You can starve in here for all I care. We've still got a worried look on our face. What's our mood? We're still depressed. We do need to cheer up. So... none of these sessions will help, will they? Expression? No. Right, so... some lore happened. Long-term information about the world in general. Notable events and relationships between this domain and its neighbours. Notable events and locations within this domain. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm sticking with swords, because... actually, athletics? What have we got? Yes, running. Running. Okay, I like that. I like to be able to run. Don't be depressed. You are too depressed to focus properly on the subject right now. But it still went up, so that's alright. You read about the history of your domain hundreds of years ago. Nova was the centre of a great empire spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Okay, so we suck right now. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. Me too. Let's murder some flowers. Gather your skirts and prepare to sit down when all of a sudden a hissing sound alerts you to a hidden danger. A snake! Charlotte, don't move. No! I needed reflexes. That sucks. Wait, didn't I do stuff to my reflexes? I did. Wow. Wow, that's not fair. You grab for a stick to push the snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job properly, and poking the snake only makes it angry. Too fast to see, it lunges forward and sinks its fangs into your leg. But I know about poison. The snake slithers away, but it's too late now. A strange tingling sensation begins to spread through your flesh. That's a milk viper. They're poisonous. I don't feel good. Your leg is going numb. You stumble and fall to the ground. Hold on. Your cousin kneels before you and presses her hands over the bite mark. The area throbs painfully, then begins to feel warm. After a minute, you're dizzy, but your leg isn't buzzing anymore, and even the wound has disappeared. How did you do that? I don't know how I do it. I just can. I'm not supposed to tell anybody. People think it's freaky. You won't tell, will you? Of course not. I'm just lucky you were here. Oh, maybe I was supposed to fail that test of reflexes then? Girls, what's going on out here? I heard yelling. Nothing. We saw a snake, but it got away. A snake. That's it. Charlotte, pack your things. We're going back to Minerva. Not safe here. I wanted to say Minerva, but it's not right. Ah. Okay, so could go back to the dungeons again and speak to what's her face, the Lumen. But we do need to cheer up. +1 to loneliness. I don't want that. Yeah. +1 to yielding, lonely, and cheerfulness. Wait, -1 depressed, +1 depressed. If I were to guess, -1 depressed would be I'd go more cheerful, right? What's my loneliness like? I don't really want it +1. I'm going to test this out. So, -1 to depressed. That's a 10 service. You have 10 services in the castle growth, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Oh, I think that worked. No, that's not what I meant. I nearly clicked down as well. Mood. Yeah, okay. So -1 would be +1 cheerful. Why didn't they just say +1 to cheerful instead? Okay, we're willful now, by the way. So yeah, we did do reflexes. I'm a little bit upset about that. Not too much. Falcons. Aggression. Right, so we want... I still want us to be good with swords. Because you know that's me. And if I were to guess, we've done fine as far as like poison. That's like come up straight away, so I doubt it would come up again. Probably should have thought along those lines for the history or the lore as well, actually, when I was doing it. Intrigue. Ciphering. Learn to read and write secret information. What other countries are up to. What the nobles. No. Economics. Ugh. No. Logistics. No, that's not going to come up yet, surely. Oh, it's law. It was faith was law. Oh, okay. Well, let's do that one now. Swords and law. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte, Emery, and Zaragon. And their parents. It's certainly not empty though. Seems like we get more servants every day. So we could possibly talk to her now that I've got some knowledge on lumens. We haven't spoke to our father yet. Let's go release her from prison. Takes willfulness, plus willful, plus angry. You sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in dungeons. Petty and troublemakers now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting to do. We're incredibly willful. I'm assuming we want everything to be in the middle. Hence the bow, but it could just be a line to say that it's neutral. And is a bow because we're a girl. Because all girls like bows. Agility. Flexibility. Stretch and contort without pain. Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. Climbing. Climbing ropes, rocks and walls. We go a bit more on running, I think. And I'm also going to go and look up some herbs. Could be useful. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Gotta walk before you can run, I guess. You learn that willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. Okay, that's good to know. One of the maids approaches for your attention. Uh-oh. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And maybe I should have done that. We have a Duke of Sedna? No, my lady. The Duke of Sedna is in Talast? Duchy? They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of... Deeply regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Don't put it on. Oh no, why did she put it on? Because she's got no court manners. Something sparkly will make me feel better. Oh, wow. Oops. Okay, let's talk to our father as we've got question marks. Dad, what really happened to Mum? She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend our domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't have arrested that woman. Oops. Right, we gotta look at foreign affairs, and we're also going to be the best swordswoman ever as far as queens go. You draw with a partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. What? You're too willful to focus properly on this subject. Too willful? Okay, interesting. That woman, the priestess, keeps staring at me. What do you want? Your destiny will find you, even if you run from it. You were born to wield the power of a lumen. What do you know about that? The power was your mother's, and the kings and queens before her. It is your right and your responsibility to defend this domain. I have seen signs of the danger. Danger is coming. Oops, signs of the future. Danger is coming. Without that power, this land is defenseless. Well, what am I supposed to do about it? The Duchess of Ursel will teach you if you set her free. But she has never harmed your mother. They were friends. It is only because she bears the power of a lumen so openly that your father rejects her. Yeah, I'm going to free her. Oh, the blue one, thank you. Very well. I'll see to it that she is released. Once she is free, speak to her and she will guide you. Okay. Where is she then? Can we have a word? No? Oh! Okay, she's there, but it's question marks. Kind of want to do +1 to yielding? +2 to yielding, but it's also 1 to the oppression and pressure. Oh, so that would be in our benefit? Yeah, let's do that. Just do that for 1. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. Still got that smirk on our face, but we got 2 in the middle now, so that's possibly a good thing. We'll have to stick with foreign affairs because that failed miserably last time, and let's also do some internal affairs. No, that's not fun at all. That's not fun at all. Flexibility. Let's contort ourselves. You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, then to practice the different types of motion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating. Too willful. We hate foreign affairs when we're willful. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Get in! You passed. We don't look a fool. Good job with me and my reflexes. Okay, so we are still a bit on the willful side. +1 to using, +1 to lonely, +1 to cheerful. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. Spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favourite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Still got that smile on our face, which means we're a bit more on the willful side. Hopefully there's no penalties. Well, we know what we're doing at the bottom. Flexibility, that's fine. We could... I don't want to dance. Back on the swords. Such a poor choice. I'm not a very well-rounded queen, I'll say that. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging and lunging. Crazy. Because we're willful, it's still not a good thing. You can't do any foreign affairs if you're too willful, apparently. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mould the cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world. Oh, we're not interested. Oh. Okay. Apparently that's a very important test then. We needed economics. Right, this mood stuff sucks because we're apparently still way too willful. So let's go talk to Juliana. What is it that you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. The lumen crystal? No. Get in, we passed the test. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have crystal? Of course. He holds out her hands, light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. Reach out, touch it, and it dissolves into nothing. Oh. Belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Right. So, we're still too willful based on that face, so this stuff isn't going to be good. Although... Oh, yeah, that's going to be too crazy, so we're going to have some more reflexes and swords. That's what we're going to do. Only because I'm assuming that's going to be useful, considering very willful. You practice using your blade to disarm opponents or shove them backwards. Your skill is 50. You may not increase the skill until your other weapon skills are 25 or higher. That's fine. You practice with a jump rope. God, I don't know why, but jump rope was one word, which is very odd to me. To increase the speed of your footwork. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will be never coming back. Will never be coming back, whatever. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the county of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. I know there's been some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying Southern Marie. Don't know anything about the military. Well, there must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It's a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then you have made arrangements with him? That's probably because we're now going to get married because we accepted the gift. What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realise. Yep, you've been absolutely had. Right, we can talk to our father, which we probably should do until we get the crystal. So we get the crystal. Dad, what happened to Mum's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you're still a child. Yep. And unfortunately, we just got +1 to willfulness. So that's just messed up our mood. Alright. Royal demeanor, conversations, court manners we want. Now let's try that. And let's try some running. Because we can still only walk. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. Okay, good, that worked. You view the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honours. Oh yeah, we should have actually looked up at military, forgot about that. The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful, no one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Novian history, oops. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable arrangement. Let bygones be bygones, no. We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us and you will transfer the rights to this little province. Ah, we can be good neighbours again without any lives being lost. Let's see. Could just straight up execute him, that'd be funny. They wouldn't. Surrender province. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, wow. 2 to the press. Oops, I don't want to fight. Very well, you can have the province. Your Highness. Please accept our deepest apologies for this whole affair. Of course, I look forward to seeing you again. Alright, check our mood. We need to be cheerful. How can we cheer up? How can we cheer up? Got the -1 to the press. Don't want to be lonely, do we? Or do we? No. Or maybe, was that +1 to yielding? +1 to cheerful. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. More toys. Mm. I'm still a little sad though. Not so good. Court manners fine. Fashion. Oh yeah, because we're not willful anymore, so we need to be careful of that. Have a look at some military, I think. And I'm going to do some climbing. Oh, depressed, I forgot about that. Oops. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. There are reports that a key thong has been found... has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a key thong? Yeah, I know. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Ink? Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy of stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. We only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Well. Also, there is a letter for you. Oh, goody. Tell us the Duke of Sedna will be arriving next week for an official visit. Right, is there any way we can murder him? Let's see. We do need to be cheerful. Big time. But we also need to sort out this Lumen business. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of a Lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you've bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? Crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess, you should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. Yep, let's do it. Alright, I'll try to get into the treasury. Okay, so still depressed, which means we couldn't do climbing. Didn't do any climbing. So, if we can't climb, we will express our voice. Everyone sings sad songs. Oh, sad songs! Bonus! You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. Study the effects of battle, stress on troops, and how morale can turn the tide of combat. Nice. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Giggle. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. Yeah, just try not to try not to do anything crazy. I was so pleased to hear that you accepted my humble offering, a jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Let's decline. I am not marrying you. I'm only 14. May not have been gentle. Yeah, I see. I regret the misunderstanding. Yeah, sorry, pal. I knew what you wanted, but she didn't. Okay, visit treasury. Oh, I need accounting and presence for this. So, Royal Demeanor present, and let's actually do it twice because it's something I need to do. Please don't give me a penalty. You suck. On the plus side, I got there. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Whoa. You have requested standard judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. Lied to me they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back, she said he'd gone for a soldier. Well, whatever. It's so hard to read. What? He wasn't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. She's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. Murder is a serious crime, but... let's put her to work. Woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy labourer in northern Ursul. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in the public square. I have spoken. God bless you, miss. You're welcome. Let's try again. No. Super angry. Okay, so... that didn't work. We want... guessing it's economics. Yeah, economics. Accounting. This isn't going to work for depression. Oh well, let's do it. We need to get in that treasury. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Nice. We can write numbers down. As you're walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny. I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. Oh, okay, more funding. Let's see. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. Wish to build a hospital. I mean... needed battlefield medicine. That sucks. That sucks. Like, that sucks big time. Okay, we still... okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on with accounting. You study money lending and the controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. Study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. Remember, the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. There's going to be dancing, hint hint. As Queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in ceremonial planting, probably give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. Another letter. Letter from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Only Uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Yeah, that's true. Partial success. Try to explain to the guards that you need to visit the treasury in order to get an accurate report of the domain's finances. They waver slightly, but in the end they stand by your father's commands. So we need to do more treasury stuff, but I need to dance. Give me dance. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues to pause and turn while keeping your eyes closed. Today possession. Okay, yeah. If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. Right, we got this. I'm going to lead the parade. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Well, not so good. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. Then the new life is blessed and all attendants join in song. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Only a partial success on that, but I'm going to try again. Okay. Look how angry we are now. So angry, I'm going to work on my presence. That's got to get a bonus. Got to. Penalty. You stare at yourself in the mirror, practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. See, that's why I would have thought angriness would have helped. Yes, ready for the grand ball. Oh, I should have carried on dancing. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make an entrance. Beautiful. Look at all the snowflakes. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. That's not gone well. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Mother waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. First dancers for us. Alright, I've been planning for this. After this, you choose your own partner. There are a number of men hoping to catch your eye. Duke of Kiggle is all alone. Duke of Kiggle alone has brought his 3 eligible sons, all near your age. Look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want and you will not be denied. Someone your age, someone younger, someone older, someone already married, someone scandalous. Actually, yeah, let's pick someone scandalous so then we know who to be wary of. You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make your choice as ridiculous as possible? With that in mind, you approach the Duchess of Ursel. Yes, good choice. You admit to yourself that you were hoping that such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least the chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery, and I failed to dance. Oops. And we fell over. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. During the lull music, Banyan, Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. I may have your attention. I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Our respect for tradition and the rights of nobility means that we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our boundaries are... I hate this guy. The blatant falseness of his words grates on your ears. He's challenging your honour in front of the entire assembly. Let's challenge him to a duel. You insult my honour. Elodie, no, you pull off one long white glove and hurl it towards Banyan's feet. I demand satisfaction. Well, it is never my intent to endanger the royal succession. However, these actions prove that Her Royal Highness is too unstable and too immature to sit the throne. The safety of our domain I will accept. Sword fight, we're going to win. Oh no. Oh, he chose swords. Yes. Die. Yes. You charge him, but cautiously, meeting his blade with your own as you circle, testing each other for weaknesses. Your opponent appears to be in no hurry. His training experience may appear to give him the edge, but you have youthful energy on your side. You may be able to outlast him. Oh, come on. Why wasn't my swords a partial success then? Unfortunately, you're not the most athletic of conditions. In the most athletic of conditions, your strength begins to flag. One strike slips past your defences, then another, and before you know it, you lie bleeding at the feet of the Duke of Marie. The last thing you see is the expression on Banyan's face. He seems almost regretful. You wonder why, but you don't wonder for long. That doesn't seem fair. That doesn't seem fair. How come that wasn't a partial success? I should have absolutely massacred the guy with my sword skill. Unbelievable. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her, but it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. Unbelievable. So that is Long Live the Queen. We lasted longer than I thought we would, actually. So, you know, that's good. At least I was, what, a queen for a week, maybe? Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye for now.